Yeah, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. Peep came. Did not tell y'all to watch out for these fake celebrities that was pretending to care about what happened to George Floyd. That basically they was just doing this for self promotion and trying to bring attention to themselves. And basically they using a tragedy and a travesty to try to bring notoriety to themselves and try to boost up their stature. So here you have a dude by the name of Jake Paul. We all know who that guy is. He he's been known to have what you call wiggerism in him, cause I see that in him. Now keep in mind, they say this dude is a millionaire. Okay, say he's worth almost $20 million. Okay, so I told you, I told you, do not be impressed by all these celebrities that's coming out speaking on behalf of George Floyd. Because like I said before, they don't have nothing going on. They don't have nothing to do. So they're just basically making this like a fashion trend. They're trying to make activism trendy. And I don't appreciate that. Because let's see what they gonna say when it happens again. So like I said, everybody's trying to play, kumbaya, basically trying to play look at me, I care, and then in reality they really don't. And then I'm about to expose a lot of these so-called people that's fighting for what's right. Now I reported yesterday that about about the looting. Now there are people that's really out there protesting, but then what's going on too, it's just all around chaos. It's not just people coming out there protesting. It's people that are pro police, hollering all lives matter. You got people coming out there trying to attack protesters, actual protesters with weapons. And then of course they getting their ass beat, and then they trying to play innocent bystander. I just saw a dude who was sitting up there lying, talked about I got beat up and I got attacked for no reason, but yet he got out the car and had a crossbow. And I knew that was gonna happen. Like I told you, black people, you can't trust nobody. You can't trust these so-called outsiders. And then once again, I reported that there were black businesses getting damaged in the wake of this. Now, what's going on? You have Caucasian people or non-blacks damaging black-owned businesses that clearly say, I'm black-owned. Please don't touch my store. That have black-owned postered everywhere. But somehow those businesses are still getting damaged. But then you spray painting uh BLM, which stands for Black Lives Matter. So in other words, you're perpetrating, you're masquerading as a protester, but you really are for, or is for what happened to George Floyd, but you out there in the midst, because basically it's hard to spot everybody. So like I said before, yeah, I know it's somebody black or non black or white listening to this video. That's one of the people, but I just want you to know, if I catch you trying to destroy a black owned business, it's gonna be on. You throw something through a window, you gonna go through that window. Because you were out here perpetrating. But that's a lot going on, because like I said, it's hard for the police to maintain order when you got this person and that person. Everybody that's out in the streets are not for George Floyd. These are still Trump supporters. These are still uh I'm pro police no matter what. Uh George Floyd got what was coming to him. So do not be fooled. Do not be fooled by everybody that approach you saying, let's have peace, brother. And definitely don't be fooled by them people that saying, oh, this is not about race, we're all part of the human race. Man, get your ass out of my face. But it's a lot of perpetrating that's going on out there. You got the Trump people out there pretending to be protesters, but they're destroying some of these businesses. They are purposely looking for black owned businesses to destroy them. So if a person say they a black owned business, why are you still throwing a rock through their window? And like I told you, you had all these protesters that was in downtown Oakland. Like I said, I'm blowing y'all out the water. I told you. I told y'all. I don't water down what I say. If you want to go to other channels that want to congratulate y'all and prop y'all up, well, this ain't the channel for you. I knew something was strange when I went to downtown Oakland and I saw a building that had black owned postered all over over the building saying "Do not touch," and then they still threw rocks and broke them the window, which is gonna cost them hundreds of dollars to repair. Okay, and it don't matter whether they are insured or not. You damaging businesses that are owned by black people, and it's already hard for a black man or woman to maintain a business. But you fucking it up, and then you acting like you doing this all in the name of racial injustice, George Floyd, you know, racial equality that you want. Man, I keep telling you, I love blowing these people out the water. When I say I love exposing the mayonnaise nation and these so-called non-blacks that's supposed to be our allies, like I said before, why are you damaging a black-owned business? And this is just not in Oakland. This is nationwide. This is nationwide. So like I said, if you're a black business owner, until this simmers down, you got to protect your store. You got to protect your property any way you can. If you need to board it up, if you need, to do whatever it takes to make sure that it's safe, you do what you got to do. But yeah, I wanted to take the time out to expose these fake protesters. Like I said, look at Jake Paul out there with people that's stealing. And I guarantee you most of them people are just a bunch of white guys. What you looting for, and you a millionaire. And what you going out with people looting, and you a millionaire, and you somewhat of a celebrity. Like I said, this ain't about George Floyd. This is about just having the opportunity to take shit in the midst of chaos, global chaos. But like I said, a lot of you cockazoids is busted because, like I told you, I'm not easily impressed. All of a sudden, you got people like Taylor Swift and other people coming out of nowhere that ain't never gave a damn about this kind of shit. All of a sudden, they speaking on this, using this as a way to, like, bring some attention to themselves. This is just straight clout chasing. But like I said, y'all busted. Y'all thought y'all was slick. Y'all thought y'all was slick. Y'all trying to get in the midst of hanging around a lot of black people, and then some of you niggas that's out there stealing too. You ain't doing it for the sake of of George Floyd. You just taking it as an opportunity to just take shit. For real. It just got to be said. It just got to be said. I went by and I thought about something too. I went by Shoe Palace and I did a video. They went in there and destroyed the store. And I was joking about when I said people would go get their Jordan, but actually they wasn't. Okay? But see, here's the thing. Shoe Palace mostly employ black people. Now keep in mind, those people at Shoe Palace, and this got to be said, I just got to keep it 100. I don't have no problem with you protesting in front of the cops, saying that they need to punish that dude. And if you want to, the cop car burning at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with that because it's directly towards the issue. It's directly aimed at the people who's causing this problem, which is rogue cops that are attacking and killing innocent black people. Okay? Like I said, Dylan Roof made it to the morgue. I mean, excuse me, Dylan Roof should be in the morgue, but he made it to the police station. Unarmed, killed 8 people. How do you balance that out? How do you balance that out to kill 8 people, at least? Surrender and don't, I'm talking about surrender and get took to Burger King. Okay? But then you have these heartless white people sitting up here saying guys like Ahmaud Arbery and Trayvon Martin and Breonna Taylor and the other sister, you know, a while back deserved what they got. Excuse me. So Dylan Roof deserved to live after what he did? Okay. Like I said, getting back to those people at Shoe Palace, mostly those, now I kind of understand. You know, those kids that worked at, or young black people that worked at Shoe Palace, they'd already been unemployed for 2 months. They opened back up the store and then they destroyed. So now they back out of a job. So now they got to sit at home until they fix the store. And then the owners of the store, the corporation, they may not open that store back up. They may be like, well, damn, they just they damaged 2 stores. They damaged one in North Oakland and they damaged one in East Oakland. The owners may say, man, it's not worth it. We're not going to open this up. And then guess what? If they decide not to open and rebuild the store, guess what? Those people are out of a job. For real. When you boycott places like Starbucks, you boycotting the corporation who mistreat people. It's a difference between boycotting the corporation than actually damaging the store. Okay? So like I said before, now those people are out of a job again. Not because you was protesting, you just took the opportunity out to steal. It's the difference between protesting, boycotting, and then just flat out taking shit as an opportunity to steal shit. Real talk. But yeah. And like I said, a lot of these people that's out here looting, which the media also ain't showing you footage of, a lot of them happen not to be black. Because they need to be exposed. Yeah. Mexicans, Hispanics, non-blacks. Yeah, I told you I'm exposing y'all. Y'all ain't out there for George Floyd. Y'all just out there to just take shit and use the tragedy as the opportunity to take shit that don't belong to you, that you didn't pay for. Okay? Now don't get me wrong. I done took shit that didn't belong to me, but that was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But you out there taking shit and pretending it's all in the name of a black man that was tragically murdered. So like I said, you can take your fake protesting and go to hell. Real talk. And for you people that's Magna people that's out in these streets, keep in mind they didn't caught some people doing that too. They just beat the hell out of a dude that was sitting up there hollering about Magna and all that kind of shit. So at the end of the day, I suggest you stay home if you don't want to get hurt or worse. Okay? But yeah, I had to take the time out to say that. Because like I said, a lot of people is perpetrating instead of protesting. And like I said, a lot of these so-called whites and non-blacks pretending to be supporters of what happened to, George Floyd was wrong. They are actually out there just using it as an opportunity to loot. And some of them out there to, and some of these celebrities, like I said, is out there to self-promote. It just need to be said. Just need to be said. You tearing up black businesses and shit, but then you writing Black Lives Matter. Ain't that sort of like the defeating the purpose? Ain't that sort of like oxymoron? Yeah, that's what I thought. But be careful with that, y'all. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.